Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaklaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hi everybody, welcome to Bristol, Plymouth High School. I'm Dominic Damiano, joined by Lucas Vicente and of course Mary Taft on the camera, doing a phenomenal job as we give you this Mayflower matchup between the Bridgewater Old Colony Cougars, the Old Colony Cougars and the Bristol Plymouth Craftsmen. Should be a great game, Lucas.
Yeah, absolutely. I look forward to see what these teams both have to offer, one way or another. Now, Dom, a question for you. Which players do you think will stand out from both teams?
Well, I think one of the big ones, and I'm only going by my cheat sheet, I think number 32, Jake Jason, who's 200 points away from becoming a 2,000-point career scorer in Old Colony boys basketball. For Bristol Plymouth, I'm going to give it over to number 23, Corey Lopes. Very aggressive, strong forward for the Craftsmen. And he'll have some help by number 10, Brendan Gadry. He also plays golf. Very athletic kid. I'm not sure if he's playing baseball this year. And then you have, go back on the Old Colony side, number 1, Jake Cortez is another very good basketball player we're still early in the season like we just talked about. Of course, I'm jumping around. The Cougars are 2-0 and the Craftsmen are 1-1. But I think Cortez will definitely be the other guy helping out. And I think it's going to come down to, like it does in every other game, it's going to come down to the bench. Whose bench can
produce more.
Yeah,
can produce when the starters are tired.
One of the other big guys you got to watch out for is
number 24 on Old Colony, Zach Susi, right?
Yeah, 20. Yeah, exactly. Zach Susi, another good call by you. If he comes out and plays his game, it's going to be an interesting contest. For the people, just to let people know, Saturday's show, where we covered Whitman Hanson kids moving on to college because no one else called us back. Long story short, that's a pre-tape. So don't call in and, it is what it is. It's going to be a pre-tape. And you get to hear Lucas Vicente running the board on a replay from last Saturday. On Monday, we will be over at Bridgewater Raynham High School as the Division I state champions come in, the Green Hornets from Mansfield. The boys basketball team, they will play over at Bridgewater Raynham. We'll be over there for that game. And we'll have a couple of scores for you as we get ready for as we get the scores coming. You're going to come over. You mentioned you're going to be our eyes and ears in the as Bishop Stang hosts Coyle Cassidy and Bishop Fian, right? So we'll have that covered when that game comes up. I'm not sure the date of those, but we'll be posting those as they come in.
Now you said that we were going to be staying up to date. Are we going to be doing a color commentary for that game, or am I just going to be coming in just to?
No, I was hoping you'd come in Monday and help out with the when the state champs come in, the Green Hornets come in for Mansfield on Monday. I was hoping you'd come in for that game as well.
What day would that be?
Monday.
On the
31st.
The 31st?
New Year's Eve. I believe that's a 2 o'clock start, tip-off, 2 o'clock tip-off. We'll have our interview with, we'll have our sideline interview with Coach Alves. Should be a great time. He'll, talk a little bit about BP ball. They just got done with the, right now they're finishing up the Larry Fisher tournament. For people who don't remember, Larry Fisher was the 40-year coach over at Bridgewater Raynham. So they have a tournament after him. Like every other thing, they bring in 4 teams. It's a good tournament. But again, our next broadcast will be Monday.
At 2 p.m. Where is it hosted?
It's at Bridgewater Raynham.
It's at Bridgewater Raynham.
And they're hosting the state champions, the Green Hornets from Mansfield.
At 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
I might be able to make it. I will let you know ahead of time.
Hopefully.
And now it's back to the Coyle and Cassidy game. That game, I believe, is going to be held on January 11th at Bishop Stang. I will be taking a close eye on that game.
Awesome. And then the Fian game?
And the Fian game is on January 18th. Both are very important and big Eastern Atlantic Conference games.
Oh yeah, and you know, and usually Stang usually always competes really well on boys basketball.
Normally do. Again, I was just recently at the Brookline game. They lost that game, but they played a tough team. I think they were number 5 in the state.
Yeah.
This year the Sting's record might be a little bit starting to like wear down a little bit compared to the other teams, but that's not because of the decline. It's because of they've facing tougher competition year after year in and year out.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. I mean, look, I mean, if you think about it, and I'm just reflecting on what you just said, Stang played a Division I school, and they hang with them. It's not like they got. I mean, they slowly got tired, but Stang was hanging with the Division I Brookline team.
I know last year they started off 20-0, and that schedule that was not an easy schedule at all. Their first game they beat Catholic Memorial, who was actually number 3 in the state at that very season they were number 3 in the state.
Unbelievable! Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I was at the game too.
So that's going to be interesting. And then tomorrow we're going to have double coverage. Attleboro, we get the Attleboro game, hockey. And then we have Southeastern BP West Bridgewater. They're playing that Whitman-Hanson tournament. We'll be there to cover that as well. All right, we're going to go to another commercial. Let's set up another commercial. All right, PSA, we'll be back with more right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hi everybody, Dominic Damiano along with Lucas Vicente, Mary Taft up on the camera as we get ready for Bristol Plymouth basketball, this Mayflower matchup as they host the Old Colony Cougars. Cougars coming into this contest 2-0, but they also had a third game that got stopped against Tri-County up in Franklin because there was moisture on the floor, so they stopped the game. Of course, for the Bristol Plymouth Craftsmen, they are currently 1-1 coming into this contest. You know what strikes me funny though? I thought the teams would have more games under their belts by now.
I know it's like so late in December. We figured we'd have at least like 5, maybe 6 or something like that.
Exactly what I was thinking.
But it's clear that's not the case.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And we'll talk about Old Colony's two basketball players that stand out to me. Number 32, Jake Jason, and number 24, Zach Susi. Both good basketball players. I've seen them play since I'd say about at least 8 years or so. So it's been a while.
And again, we'd like to welcome everybody watching on 4 Deep Sports Talk Facebook page. And this game will be re-edited for Lakeville, Middleborough, and Bridgewater Access TV. If they're not already tied into our link, because Jose, the director from Lakeville, said, Dom, I might just go on Facebook and make it a live show right then and there. I'm like, works fine with us. Love to have you be part of the program. And of course, our show also plays on Lake Camp TV in Lakeville. So, should be a fantastic game. Crowd starting to fill in to our right as the Old Colony Cougar fans come in, and then of course to my left, to our right, is the Bristol Plymouth fans. They'll start slowly coming in. This is early in the season, but this is a big matchup. Someone's going to be 3-0, or somebody's going to be 2-1, or somebody's going to be 2-1, or someone's going to be 1-2. It's going to be interesting. Very interesting game. We're about 2 minutes away. Any last minute thoughts before we get to tip-off?
Yeah, I think that both teams are good, but what it really comes down to is not just depth, but who can manage to stay in the best condition and want the game more.
Right, exactly. Absolutely. I totally agree. Totally agree. All right, in about 1 minute and 30 seconds, yep, we're going to get ready. So we'll step away. We're going to send it over to the public address announcer for the announcing of the starters here at Bristol Plymouth High School. We'll step away.
Good evening and welcome to today's game between the visiting Old Colony Tech Cougars and the home team, the Bristol Plymouth Tech Craftsmen. Starting lineups for Old Colony. Forward, number 20, senior Tony Wright. Point guard, number 1, junior Joel Cortez. Guard, junior number 5, Hunter Soares. Forward, number 24, senior captain Zach Susi. Guard, senior number 32, captain Jake Jason. The head coach for Old Colony is Matt Trahan, assistants Adam Mullen and Lionel Robitaille. Now the home team, Bristol Plymouth. Forward, number 3, senior Kyle Capello. Center, number 55, sophomore Bob Rudolph. Guard, number 11, senior Dylan Rosa. Guard, number 23, senior Corey Lopes. Forward, number 33, senior Roman Barrows. Would you all please rise, face the flag, remove your hats for our national anthem.
Nicely done. I like that simple little recording they have of the national anthem. Not too crazy. We're minutes away, seconds away from bringing you Bristol Plymouth football as we get ready to go.
Oh, by the way, I did a double check to make sure, and nobody was protesting to the anthem.
You looked around to see if anybody was taking it. Only you would do that. All right, so here we go as we get ready to start this contest, this Mayflower contest. The Cougars coming into this game 2-0 and the Craftsmen 1-1. All right, so we have Barrows and Jason on the tip-off, and it's won by the Cougars, taken by Saucy. Saucy back over to Cortez, top of the key. Back and forth they go. Soares back to Soares. He's a long three, off, won't go. Rebound, Bristol Plymouth. Capello bringing the ball up. He gets it right over to Rosa. Rosa now thinking about off a pick. Worked it inside to Barrows. Barrows fakes up. Thing he's fouled. No, it looked like he was almost fouled. Right at the glass. Quick break by the Cougars. Cortez now. Back and forth, driving baseline. That's Jason. Off the glass, around over his shoulder and in. And just like that, it's 2-0 Cougars. Capello now bringing it up. Capello, he gets it over to Lopes, and he's fouled.
Good strong take by
Corey Lopes. And they actually messed up his messed up the number here. So Lopes has a chance to try to finish a 2-point play, trying to make this a 3-point play. Here's his shot, no good. Rebound, Barrows gets it out of the Lopes. Lopes now at the arch. Baseline, Capello was thinking about taking a long three, won't go. Rebound, BP. There's Lopes from 15 feet, won't go. Back and forth they go. Rebound, the Cougars on a quick break, inside pass, kicks it back out to number 32. Jason won't go. Rebound, Barrows for Bristol Plymouth. On a break, here comes Rosa. Rosa going around, lost the ball for a minute, regained it. They're going to say it's out on Bristol Plymouth. 6:32 left in this game, tied at 2.
I like the hustle and the effort by number 11, Dylan Rosa, on that play. I mean, he had the right idea, just couldn't quite get off on time.
Absolutely. Now in the BPN, that's Soares. Soares, top of the key, kicks it back over to Saucy. Saucy goes baseline. That was Jason. Now back to Saucy. Long three, won't go. Rebound. Off, last touched by the Cougars. It'll be Bristol Plymouth ball. Lopes now bringing it up. Gets it over to Rosa now. Rosa and the excuse me, right side of the arch, excuse me. Trying to drive on Saucy, spins off the glass, and they're going to get him for too many steps. That's a good call. He did drag that pivot foot. Nice try though.
Yeah, it was a nice spin move, but just
took a suitcase with him, as they say, right?
Hey, the wheels of the bus go round and round.
Good point by you. Now Soares on the baseline. Going to call that out. We're going to have a foul, a blocking foul. First foul of the game. They're going to call that on Bob Rudolph. His first, team first. On the inbound and the baseline, that's Saucy. Long three, won't go. Barrows on the rebound. Excuse me. Gets up the Lopes. Quick break. Capello now. Long three, won't go. Rebound, Bristol Plymouth. Driving inside. Rudolph lost the ball. On a break. There's Saucy trying to finish, covered by Capello. Dishes it out. Blocked under the hoop. For three, Cortez fakes it. They're going to get him for travel. Oh, they're going to get a foul. It's going to be on.
I think it was a loose ball foul.
Oh, loose ball. So okay.
over the back. It was one of the two.
All right, it's tied at 2. 5:14 left in the first quarter as Lopes brings it up for the Craftsman. Initially got it by Soares, over to Capello. Capello trying to work it inside. There's Williams. Long three, won't go. Rebound, Old Colony. And we'll get you the other, and there's another miscue on a break. There's Rosa. Rosa going to try to drive by himself. Little floater. Won't go. Rebound, Cougars. On a quick break. Here come the Cougars driving. The ball's blocked. We're going to have over the block, over the back, as Jason didn't finish his shot, so he'll take a couple. They're going to call that on. They're going to call that on Rosa. Dylan Rosa. His first, team second. Both teams have 2 team fouls with 4:39 left. Hits the first.
And the score is now 3-2, which is coincidentally Jake's number right now.
Yeah, there you go. He is just under 200 points from reaching 2,000 points. Misses the second.
I think he's now 197.
I would go with that. That's a good guess. On a break, here comes Capello now. Capello Gets it over to Lopes, sees 3, takes it. Short. Barrows initially had on a break. There's Jake Jason trying to drive by himself. He does. He goes around the big man, number 5. And why don't I have his number for BP? We'll straighten that out in a minute. Now Lopes. Sees 3, top of the key. Won't go. Rebound, Old Colony. Long break. And Jake Jason couldn't finish. Gonna have a timeout. Timeout, Bristol. Plymouth will step away. You're watching 4D Sports Talk of high school boys basketball. We'll be back with more right after this. We're back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Lucas Vicente, Mary Taft. 5-2 is your score in this boys matchup, this Mayflower League matchup between the Bristol Plymouth Craftsmen as they host the Old Colony Cougars, as you see on your screen.
You know what's my biggest fear of bringing this in one day?
What?
I might accidentally say 1320 AM WARA.
Well, you'll be supporting the station. All right, on the break now, we have another player checking in. We'll let you know as Coach Tobin goes to his bench. That's Cooper now. Lopes, guarded by Soares. He tries to go around. Soares thinking about feeding it. He kicks it back out. Capello for 3. Won't go. Rebound. Covered by Bristol Plymouth. Capello over to Cooper. Cooper trying to go back and forth, and broken up, and on a break. There's Saucy, excuse me. The ball's tipped, covered by Jack Jason. Tried to keep it, and he did. Now Cooper on a break, going fast. Gonna try taking himself off the glass too hard, covered by the Cougars.
I think number 2, which was Cooper, rushed it, the layup on the break there. Tried to get it in too fast before getting blocked. I think we should have done is just taking it lightly off the glass and then would have made it.
Yeah, you're right. They'll start up again. They get a fresh 24-second clock.
30-second clock.
30-second clock, excuse me. They working on now Cortez over to Jason. Back to Cortez, top of the key. Gets a look, won't go. And what a move by Jake Jason, working that inside. He goes around 2 players.
Already has 7 points in all 7 points in this one.
7-2 with 2:30 left in the first quarter. Capello over to Lopes. Lopes back to Capello. And there's a steal. Nice try, nice hustle by Zach Saucy. So it'll be an inbound ball, inbound right in front of us, as Roman Barrows will inbound the ball for the Craftsmen. 2:20 officially left in this first quarter. Yes.
It's the first quarter.
I am thinking something. Rosa now inside.
Good block by Jason.
Yeah, nice block by Jason. Here comes Cortez. Quick break inside. Little floater. As Saucy finishes that with the floater. 9-2 now.
First basket by someone that is not Jake Jason, by the Cougars.
Back and forth they go. Cooper now. Covered by Cortez. Thinking about going. Rosa. Sees a long 3. Caesar hits.
And that's just great confidence by Rosa, knowing he can hit that shot when he has the space to do so.
Now Jason sees, gets it back. Cortez thinking 3, works it inside to Saucy. Saucy, and that's blocked. Now Rudolph, a long 3 again. Hits!
That's a great way to reward someone after a nice block. Just kick it right back to him and hit the 3.
9-8 with approaching the minute mark left in this first quarter.
We got ourselves a ball game.
Cortez. Jason driving baseline where you're going to have a foul. And it will be a 33 on a block. Inbound pass in the BPN with 58 seconds left in this first quarter. Inside pass right there. He finishes. Saucy, Zach Saucy, 11-8 now. Cooper. Thinking about driving, working in the Duffy. Randolph couldn't handle. A long three again. Won't go. Rebound Cortez for Old Colony. Bringing it up fast. Long break. Trying to hit Saucy. Baseline, driving baseline. Kicks it back out. Cooper steps in front of that. Good job by Cooper. Another break. Here comes Rosa. He's going to try to finish. That's blocked. And there's 17 seconds left in this first quarter. Shot clock is off. 13 seconds. Jason for three. Won't go. Rebound Barrows.
Take it to him.
Up comes Rosa. Inside. Nice pass and a finger roll and hits. The lead is one. And that's how the first quarter will end with your score.
11-10. Old Colony leads by 1.
We'll be back with more right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Lucas Vicente, Mary Taft.
With someone trying to call Dom, but unfortunately he cannot answer the call.
I can't answer the call right now. I'm going to have to let him know. We got an update from Old Colony. The Lady Craftsmen beat the Lady Cougars 45-43 today.
Seemed like a back and forth game. A 2-point game, matter of fact.
And as we start this second quarter, it's 11-10. As Capello tries to go in, he's blocked. 11 inbound pass. On the inbound, that is Capello. Now Rosa. I'll straighten it out. Trying to do two things at once. Capello. And there's Rosa for three. Off, won't go. Rebound, Old Colony.
Pass into Zusi, and then number
Up
20, which
Nice.
is Tony Wright. Just
Yeah,
just
right
that
checking in.
Take it inside.
13-10, just underway here in the second quarter. Lopes inbound to Barrows. Barrows kicks it back out to Capello. Capello now trying to drive. He's thinking about driving. Bounce pass to Lopes. Thinking about going around Souza. 13 seconds, 11, 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to try to drive. Kicks it back out. Clean look. Rosa in and out, won't go. Lopes with the follow through on a little hook, won't go. Rebound, Old Colony, and flying down. There's Jason. Going to finish, and he's fouled.
kind of like a typical LeBron James coast-to-coast move.
What a nice clean play. Clean play, huh? Nice, very smooth.
Absolutely.
Call it both ways.
Some of the officials now checking in is a very good player, and Brendan Gadry. Gadry checks in. And Cooper sits out. The lead is 16-10, 6:43 left in this first half. Lopes, Barrows going to drive, kicks it back out to Rosa. Rosa going to drive, goes to the right baseline underneath. No shot. They're going to have a foul on the floor. Before he made an attempt to, it will be, make sure we get the number on 24. That will be Saucy, his first team third. On the inbound, all the way out to Rosa. Rosa thought about it. Stop. Kick to Lopes. Lopes inside to Rudolph. Baseline inside. Rosa thinking about, now he's going to drive. Little floater off the glass and in. 16-12 now. And Cortez leading the offense. Gets it back over to Soares. Cortez. Jason tried to work inside, lost the ball. That was intended for Saucy. Now in a quick, now bringing it up, here comes Lopes. Lopes goes right, left, kicks it to Rudolph. Rudolph thinking about going high, kicks it back out. Floater to Lopes. And the lead is 16-14, 5:41 left in the first half. Here's Saucy, almost lost the ball. Covered by Rosa inside. Jason kicks it back out. Baseline shot and hits for 3. As Cortez made that look easy. Little floater, nice job by him.
If Jake Cortez can continue to shoot with confidence, he's going to keep getting those to fall.
Absolutely. Lopes now over to Rosa. The lead is 5 for the Cougars. Inside floater by Rosa and hits. Lead is now 3. Approaching the 5-minute mark left in the first half. Baseline, Cortez kicks it all the way out. That's Saucy. Back and forth they go. Finished baseline. Cortez, long shot. There's a look by Jason for 3 and hits. 22-20. They're going to call a timeout. Timeout, Bristol, Plymouth. With your score, Cougars 22, Craftsman 16. We'll be back with more right after this.
And welcome back. You are watching Bristol Plymouth basketball against the Old Colony Cougars. I am Lucas Vicente here with Dominic Damiano, and up top doing the camera, Mary Taft, doing a phenomenal job.
She's not that bad. She's showing a lot of potential.
Yeah.
You know what? And she's getting a free dinner out of it too, so she's all set.
Now, Dom, are we listening? Are they listening? Or are they watching?
They're watching on Facebook Live.
Oh, on Facebook Live.
All right, so out of the break, here come Lopes now. Lopes got it by Saucy. Rosa now lost the ball. Recovered by Bristol Plymouth for 2. Hits.
I feel like the mid-range jump shot is just kind of a lost art in this game. It's like not as used as much because the game's changed so much with the three-pointers and everything. Everything's pretty much like a three-pointer or a layup.
Absolutely. Long pass. Rosa for 3. Won't go. Rebound. Take it inside. Good offensive board by the Craftsman, but right there are the Cougars on the break. Here comes Cortez. Going to try to drive this up. We're going to have a foul. And that's going to be on Will.
A little bit of craftiness from Cortez to go behind the back.
His first, team 5th. How are you? I could bring him right upstairs. I was a 6:30 game, so an hour before. All right, that's all right. We're just, I forgot we're calling the game here too. We're still live. I'm sorry.
And the foul's on number 55, Bob Rudolph. That is his second personal foul.
Team 6. So Saucy missed the first one. Here's his second one. Hits that. 23-18. So we'll switch it up right after the half. Okay. All right. All right, so here's Lopes bringing it up. There's Rosa. Rosa gets it out to Williams. His 3 won't go. Kick back out. Covered by excellent boards by Craftsman offensively. Try to get inside, stepping inside. Nice job initially by Soares. Now Rosa thinking about driving. Kicks it back out to Gadry. Gadry works in back to Rosa. And we're going to have a foul. It will stay Bristol Plymouth ball in the Old Colony end with 3:21 left. in this first half. All the way out to Rosa. He's thinking three, double covered. Works inside, that's tipped but out of bounds. Nice job by Soers. We'll have another inbound pass. 12 seconds on the shot clock for the Craftsman in the Old Colony end.
One thing I can't help but notice that number 10, Brandon Gadry, is wearing two different color shoes right now. A pink one on the left and a green one on the right.
Oh, there you go. Good catch by you. Approaching the 3-minute mark left in the first half. Works it inside. There's Jason. Jason up, won't go. Rebound. And finally falls as Tony Wright hits one inside, gets by two players.
One thing I can help but notice is that both teams are kind of like a little bit in depth when it comes to the benching. I only have like a handful of players. Like most of these,
not that much depth.
Yeah.
Long break. Thinking about you, this Saucy. Saucy now over to Cortez. There's Soers now. Soers. Baseline. That's Cortez trying to get it inside. He is. That's Jack Jason who works in and off the glass. The lead is 9, 27 to 18 with 2:15 left in this first half. Rosa now. Rosa. Lopes inside, back and forth they go. Rudolph won't go. That's blocked. Lopes get the rebound off the glass high. Finally recovered. There's Cortez. Cortez and Rosa one-on-one bounce pass. Intercepted. Nice job by the Craftsman. Lopes is going to try to finish off the glass. It goes. Acrobatic shot. Timeout. Timeout, Cougars. We'll step away. We'll be back with more right after this.
And welcome back. You are watching Bristol Plymouth basketball on the Facebook live stream. They are playing the Old Colony Cougars in a big battle, 27-20 in the Mayflower League.
Yeah, great contest here live on Facebook. You forget to say that the 4D Sports Talk and sitting by our side right now
is the Sportsmaster himself,
is the Sportsmaster, who's going to be taking over the camera work here in a little bit.
And we always have, and now it's never a game without the Sportsmaster.
No, now it's an official game now. The Sportsmaster's here.
It is a game, but not an official game. Let's put it that way.
All right, so here we go. That's a Soers covered by Rosa. Cortez all the way out. There's a clean look for Saucy, won't go. Rebound, initially Barrows, and what a hard work by Jake Jason. The lead is back up to 9. There's Lopes. He's going to try to drive. A little floater. Won't go. Kick back out. Covered by Jason. And Cortez brings it up offensively for the Cougars. Kicks it back over to Soers. Soers stops. Baseline. Cortez along 3. Won't go. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. I believe it is going to be on Barrows, 3-3. We're going to have a push. No, they're going to call that on Rosa, I believe. Yeah, his 7. Now, the only thing that's hurting him, but the time's going to hurt, is saving him, is that Bristol Plymouth is in the single bonus now. But there's only 59 seconds left in this first half.
So it won't hurt them too bad, but they still have to be cautious because if they commit too many fouls in a minute, they could get into the double bonus before the half, and they don't, and that's the last thing they want to do.
Absolutely. Here's the second shot, misses the second one. The lead is 10, 30-20. And driving baseline, the sophomore won't go. Rebound. And there's Jason. He's going to try to finish the half. He kicks it over to Saucy. Saucy covered by Rosa. Baseline now. Has to move. He can't take the shot. He does anyway. And here comes Gadry. Quick break. will try to drive. That's blocked. Gadry on a nice recovery. We're going to get Gadry for too many steps, so we'll have a change of possession with 33 seconds. With 33 seconds left in this first half. As Cortez brings it up. Now Saucy over to Cortez. Saucy again, now Cortez trying to get inside. Baseline driving is, it's going to say it's off Jake Jason. So, no, they're going to say it was up Bristol Plymouth. Jason will inbound the ball in the BP end with 15 seconds left in this half. There's Saucy, back out to Jason on the opposite side of the base on the dribble. Oh, what a move with the hand off the glass, off the rim. That's an athlete right there. 5 seconds left, last shot. Rosa at the buzzer, and it won't go. At the half, your score, Cougars 32, Craftsman 20. We'll be back with the third quarter action right after this.
This 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Lucas Vicente, and the Sportsmaster has joined us as we get ready for second half action. Your thoughts after the first quarter?
It was definitely a good game by both teams so far. Obviously, we see that Old Colony has their upper edge so far, and I think the key player of the half to watch is Jake Jason, scoring a vast majority of their points. Unfortunately, I cannot tell how many points he has scored because I don't have the scoreboard.
I guess we can legitimately say that Jake Jason is a ball player.
Yes, indeed. Like I told you, I've watched him play for many years now, like about at least like 7 years, just about. Actually, no, I think I want to say 6 years.
All right, here's your situation as you see on your scoreboard, 32-20. Earlier today, the Bristol Plymouth girls won their game. They are now 4-1 with a 45-43 road win against the Lady Cougars today. On the inbound, that's Saucy. He'll over to Cortez as they switch ends. Saucy now trying to work in. He doesn't. He kicks it right back out to Soares. Now Cortez, baseline, trying to work it inside to Jason. There's Saucy again. Cortez to Saucy. Long three, won't go. Rebound Craftsman. And there's Lopes. Lopes trying to get something going, get this offensive going. Over to Capello. Capello covered by Cortez. Over to Rosa. Rosa baseline. Lopes for three. Won't go on the top. It's in play. Rudolph was thinking about following. Lopes follows through. Rebound Old Colony. On the break, here comes Cortez. Lost it for a minute. Almost got a double dribble on that one. Off the rim, recovered Bristol Plymouth. Bristol Plymouth has a great offensive boards, just can't finish. Now Capello kicks it back out to Rudolph. The big flow to the big guy, won't finish. And here comes Jason. Jake Jason. Spin off the glass, won't go. Rebound Bristol Plymouth.
I don't think that even hit the glass.
No, it looked like it rolled on the side. No, and there's Rosa trying to finish. She lost the ball. And in comes Cortez. As they holding on to that 32, that 12-point lead they have. Soares, there's a baseline shot, won't go. Rebound Lopes for Bristol Plymouth. Long three. Rosa's going to try to finish up the glass, and it's blocked. Long pass. All the way up to Saucy. He makes it look easy. And the lead is now 14-34-20. Lopes, as he got it by Saucy, top of the key, got it back out to Capello. Capello now. Long three, won't go. And it's going to go out of bounds, and we'll have a change of possession. Rudolph comes out. Rowan checks back. Rowan checks in.
Hey, you think his nose is red?
There's Rowan right there. Willie Rowan. I got his number wrong. Changed his number on me.
Oh.
Cortez, good. What are you going to say?
I wasn't talking about Rowan. I was talking about Rudolph. I was asking if his nose is actually red.
Oh, yeah. Right. Baseline, you're a nut. Kicks it back out to Soares. His three won't go. Bristol, Plymouth on the boards.
Good ball movement all around by O'Connelly. Just that last piece of the puzzle was what they missed out on that possession. Now is just to make the shot. It was a good look, but just could not fall.
It'll be inbound ball for Wright in the BP end.
They definitely have a great chance to make up for it right now.
Kicks it all the way back out to Saucy. Inside to Wright.
Tony,
for two off the glass.
That's Tony right there.
Absolutely. In comes Lopes. Lopes trying to drive, stops for three. Good look. Won't go, off the rim and out. And now charging. There's Jake Jason. Get back and forth, little give and go. Oh, nice move by Lopes. See if he can finish. And we're going to have a reach on Zach Saucy. Let's see what they're going to have on him. His
second personal foul.
Yeah, second, team first in this half. As Rosa will start it up after that inbound pass by Barrows. Inside, Rowan lost it for a minute. William Rowan lost it, but they recover it. They got to slow it down. Rosa now. Rosa, long three. Won't go. Rebound O'Connelly on the break. Here's Saucy again with the finish off the glass.
Thought for a minute Rosa was going to chase down, and that it looked good.
Lopes over to Capello, who has a clean look. Over to Lopes again from 12 feet. Won't go. Rebound Jason. Cortez bringing it up. And Cortez over to Jake Jason. Going to drive baseline. Going to have a foul. We'll get you the number, and that's their first team foul in this second half. And it's going to be on as the Jeopardy music plays. All right, it's going to be on William Rowan.
I didn't hear no Jeopardy music.
In my back of my head. His first, team first. Little give and go. He tried to work it out on the inbound. That was Saucy trying to feed Jason. It'll be an inbound pass. Now Wright will inbound the pass in the BP end. Fresh 30 seconds. They'll start it over. Back and forth they go. Cortez now back over to Saucy. Saucy originally dealed it to Cortez. Now back to Cortez, thinking three, covered by Cooper. Inside, Cooper steps in front of that. That's the second time he's done that in the game. Gets it over to Barrows. He's smart, that kid. William Rowan in the corner, trying to get it. He does, gets it all the way out to Cooper. Cooper hasn't dribbled. Now he dribbles the ball. Gets it over to Rosa. Rosa going to drive off the pick. Won't go. A little too strong. Rebound O'Connelly. Fast break. That's right. He recovers. Gets it over to Jason, who has a look. It won't go. Rebound on the follow through. Right won't go. We could have a jump ball. We do. Cooper thought he should have had a foul on reach in.
It's clear that's not the case.
Nope.
And we saw number 32. Couldn't make that last week, but he's showing that he can do more than just drive in, score inside.
Absolutely. Cooper now bringing it up, trying to work it inside. He does. We have a new guy coming in the game. We'll get you his number in a minute. That is number 40.
That's number 33 at the free throw line.
Oh, number 40 for BP. I don't have his number. Who's number 40 for BP? That's McDuff. Yeah, they gave him 15 on my list. That's McDuff there, right? Another good kid, leaving his shirt at home. All right, the second one won't go. Rebound, Cougars.
The only person this over here that it doesn't confuse of all three of us is the sportsmaster because he's only doing the camera work.
Yeah, sportsmaster would pick it up anyway. We need the sportsmaster to zoom back a little bit. Inside, there's a feed, floater hits. That's Howell. All right, sportsmaster, zoom back a little bit on that shot for me. That's good right there. All right, there's Rosa.
That looks good.
The lead is 30. Long three won't go. Rebound. Barrows has had great boards in this first half. Offensively for the Craftsman.
I tell you, this game looks so much more different. Looking at it right over here and then looking at it on the live stream on the computer.
Absolutely. Rebound. Rosa. Gonna drive it all by himself. Gonna take it up the glass. Fakes. Goes up, but he's fouled. 2:09 officially left in the third quarter. 40-21 now is the lead.
I'm not sure about that foul call. It looked like a clean block from one of the players, and the other player looked like he just used his body to go up with it. But
Rosa will take a couple. There's his first one.
it was good defense by OC to make Rosa earn them at the line.
Here's his second shot. Hits that one. 40-22. And Cortez brings it up for the Cougars. There's Cortez driving baseline, initially faked it, kicked it back out to Wright. Wright tries to follow through. His shot won't go. Rebound McDuff. Now William Rowan. Rowan thinking about going himself. He feeds Rosa off the glass, but he's fouled. 1:44 officially left in this third quarter. 40-22. Craftsman trying to improve the 2-1 and the Cougars to 3-0. Hits the first. Here's the second. Misses that one. Barrows, nice boards, but he had three Cougars to go through and bringing it up real fast. There's Saucy. Saucy over to Cortez, thinking three. Back out to Saucy as he moves around. Back and forth he goes with Howley. There's a shot and three.
It's like I said earlier, Jay Cortez keeps shooting the ball with confidence. He'll be able to get it going.
Barrows. Rosa for three. Could be off. It is. And it's going to go out of bounds. So we'll have a change of possession with 1:13 left in a 20-point lead here for the Cougars.
I think Rosa's rushing a little bit. I think he needs to just calm down, take his time.
Now Cortez back and forth. He goes with Saucy. And he kicks it over to Howley. Howley back to Cortez. Now back out to Saucy. And then the Cortez top of the key over to Howley. Back and forth they go. Thinking baseline for a second. Now Cortez, top of the key, over to Saucy. Inside to right off the glass, won't go. Rebound, Jason won't go. And it looks like McDuff grabs that ball, but stepping in front of that is Cortez with the second effort. Hustle, we can have a reach on that one. Team second. And that will be his third foul. Cortez bringing the ball up. Saucy now covered by Cooper. Almost lost the ball. And Cortez covered by Rowan. They switch it up. They play zone here at BP. Well, they're in zone right now. Inside it, that's Jason. Jake Jason, he's fouled. And he'll shoot a couple.
A little bit of a bailout by their defense because they had him right where they wanted him. Near out of bounds, trapped in there, but
it happens, right?
Yeah.
So Jake Jason to shoot a couple. Oh, wow.
Honestly,
that's something you don't see all the time.
I always think that miss is worse than an air ball because, like, at least because on that miss, it's like it almost goes in. Yeah.
Exactly. Here's his second shot. Hits that one. 44-43. 12 seconds left in the third. And Cooper brings it up over to Rosa. Rosa for a long three. Off the rim, won't go. Saved. And that's the clock, McDuff. And that's how the third quarter will end with your score. Cougars 44, Craftsman 23. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
And welcome back. You are watching 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the Facebook live stream. We are covering the Bristol Plymouth high school basketball game against the Old Colony Cougars. I am Lucas Vicente here with Dominic Damiano and the sports master himself, Justin Ferreira, or should I say the cameraman for today.
All right, so we get ready.
He couldn't hear.
He's fine. He's doing just fine.
That's right.
And now the sports master is ready. All right. We called another break? They called another break. We'll stay right here. Yeah, he called, I think Coach Tobin, Coach Trahan just called another timeout.
So we'll be back with more.
Yeah, we'll step away. We'll be back with more right after this.
And welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that. We had no idea that the coach for Old Colony called the timeout. Coach
yeah, that
Trahan.
kind of got us confused a little bit, but we made it up. Everything's good. No blood, no foul, as they say back in the day.
Hey, it's better be ahead than behind. Meanwhile, you are watching 4 Deep Sports Talk on the Facebook live stream. Bristol Plymouth Craftsman versus the Old Colony Cougars. I am Lucas Vicente here with Dominic Damiano and the sports master himself, Justin Ferreira, who heard me that time because he now has his headphones.
Oh, he's a good guy.
Yes.
All right. So we will have an inbound pass in front of us. That's Howley. And bringing it up now in the game. And I don't have that gentleman's number. Oh, I don't have that gentleman's number. So
Today's been sloppy day when it comes to the numbers in the jerseys.
There's Wright. Gets it over to Saucy. Saucy now a little floater off the glass. Won't go. That was Howley. On the loose ball on the floor. Recovered by the Craftsman. Here comes Capello. Capello. A long three. Hits.
That's a much needed three by BP in order for them to somehow get this comeback started in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, trying to get back into the game. You're right. Now driving Saucy all alone. Floor off the glass won't go. Rebound Craftsman. In comes Rosa. Rosa now. Heard by Saucy. And there's Capello for another three. Won't go. Rebound Jason. Jason brings it up.
We're at the point where every basket for BP is crucial.
Back and forth they go. Wright kicks it, tries to kick it in. Little miscue on the pass, and there's Lopes up to Capello. Trying to drive around Howell. He's going to go baseline off the glass. It won't finish. He was able to get his own rebound. Little floater now, and he finishes. Great second effort. Timeout, timeout. Cougars will step away. 6:38 your score. Cougars 44, Craftsman 28. We'll be back with more right after this.
4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Lucas Vicente, and the sports master, Justin Ferreira.
AKA the cameraman.
AKA the master of all trades. As we come out of the break, 6:38 left in this game, 44-28. As we get ready.
Unless they called another timeout.
No, just a couple. I think that was a check-in buzzer. So we're checking in some guys.
Right.
And here we go on the inbound. And Cortez brings it up for the Cougars. Now back in the game, that's Saucy. No, that's Soars, excuse me, not Soars. And that's Wright driving, a little floater, won't go. And they're going to say it was last touched by Bristol Plymouth. So it'll be Cougar ball in the Bristol Plymouth end.
With 6:19 left to go in this final quarter.
And Wright will have the inbound pass as Rudolph checks in, the big guy checks in. And now Cortez is going to drive, a floater won't go, and he's fouled by Capello on a push. So he will shoot a couple. Both teams, his second foul. No, they're going to call that, his second foul. Both teams have four team fouls. And I think this is the first time we saw Cortez come to the line. This is his first. He misses, right? I think this is his first time.
I think so too. That's why he may
ring a bell. The number doesn't ring a bell.
That's why he look a little bit rusty at the free throw line right now.
Here's Cortez's second shot. Misses them both. Rebound Lopes. On a break. Rosa thinking baseline around, and that's nice block by Jake Jason, covered by Ortiz on the quick break. Inside pass. And we're going to live a little over the back as he couldn't slow down.
Yeah, that was a little bit too much right there.
Rosa was anticipating a shot, and the smart ball movement by Jake Jason stopped, and he ended up giving a brand new coat, wearing a brand new coat named number 11, Dylan Rosa. Inbound pass in the BPN. Kick back out. When all said and done, it's Cortez now. He's driving, floater. Won't go. Rebound Lopes for BP. He switches handle. We're going to have a reach-in foul on the Cougars. They're going to call that on 20, Tony Wright. His third, team fifth. Both teams, there's a lot of time left in this game. They could easily go into the double bonus.
Absolutely. Hey, don't forget Tracy McGree one time scored 13 points in 32 seconds. 32 seconds we're talking about.
Capello from the baseline, and hits a nice shot.
Capella catching heat in this last quarter when they needed him.
Now Cortez driving. We're going to have a foul on the floor. That's going to be on Capello, Kyle Capello. I believe that is his third. His third, team sixth.
Don't you just think of music when you say Capella's name?
Not really.
Like an acapella?
Not right now. I just want to make sure I get the names right. Capella. Yeah, this kid over here. 44-31. Inbound pass in the BPN. We're going to ask for a conference. We're going to have a conference between the two officials to clarify, to make sure they got it right. Make sure they got
a little two-headed chat. Kind of works out a lot better than it seems.
Coach, they're going to make sure they got it right, and they're going to change it.
No, actually,
no, we're going to keep it the way it is. Okay, very
it's still
good.
calling me basketball.
On the inbound pass, that's Saucy, covered by three players. That's Wright now. Kicks it out to Cortez, back to Wright, covered by Rudolph. Around they go. Now goes to the top of the perimeter. He switches with Rosa. There's Jason thinking about driving. He does a little floater and hits.
I have a feeling that Jake Jason has not sat out the whole entire game.
Wow, 46-31. I'll tell you one time, that kid's putting on a show.
Indeed he is.
There's Lopes driving, kicks it back up to Rosa baseline. Now he drives baseline. Capello was thinking the same thing from the other side, covered by Jason. Now there's Rosa finally with a look, won't go. Rebound Lopes. And we'll have a foul on the floor.
That will be number 32, Jake Jason.
On a hold. Both teams have 6 personal fouls. William Rowan getting ready to check back in.
Meaning the next foul for each team will be in the bonus. They will be shooting 1-on-1.
And Rosa will step out. Dylan Rosa played a great game. 4:41 on the inbound. There's Roman Barrows. Gets it inside. Lopes with the floater and hits on the inbound pass from Roman Barrows. Now Cortez. Covered by Capello. Gets it over to Saucy. Saucy works inside to Jason. Jason going around Lopes. Trying to get on the fadeaway. We're going to get him for the travel. Too many steps. We'll have a change of possession. As the Craftsmen try to tear into this Cougar lead. Saucy covered by Lopes just over half court. Now he drives inside. William Rowan, they're going to get him with drag in the pivot foot. And we'll have a change of possession on the travel call with 4:06 left in the game. And a 13-point lead right now for the Cougars as Cortez brings it up. Covered by Capello. Gets it over to Wright. Jason, top of the key, back over to Wright. They switch it up. He's going to try to do a floater. Won't go. Rebound, Rudolph. And it knocked out by Jason. Under 4 minutes left, officially 3:47 left to play in the game. Long pass to Will Rowan. And not a good look by Rowan as he kicked it over to Jason. He's going to try to finish, and he does, and he's fouled.
Another and one for Jake Jason, showing that upper body strength to convert the and one after the contact.
You know what? It's been a while since I've seen a kid this mechanically sound in high school basketball in the Mayflower, and this kid definitely has it all. He is definitely having fun, and he's playing basketball. Here's his first shot. Finishes a three-point play. 3:34 left, 49-33. Lopes is going to try to drive. He does. Floater up the glass. Too tough. Right on the rebound. Cortez. Long pass. Over to Saucy. Saucy stops. Feeds inside to Jason. Jason kicks it out. Didn't see it. Gives it over to Roman Barrows on a break. There's William Rowan who catches up with the ball. Lost the ball initially. And grabbing that is Soares. Soares over to Saucy now.
Who has Jake Jason open in the left corner, not anymore.
Cortez, Saucy. Under 3 minutes left in the game. Going to have a reach-in foul called on Barrows. 3-3. They had automatically in the single bonus, so Saucy will shoot one, maybe two. Let's see what happens. It's this one, he gets another one. Now checking out. We get guys checking in. Gadry checks in. McDuff checks in, and so does Cooper. And Saucy will, here's the 1-and-1. Hits the first one. And he'll get another shot at another one. Again, just under 3 minutes left, 2:56. Hits them both. 51-23, and up comes Cooper bringing the ball up, covered by Saucy. Because he's looking for help, he's just trying to get it back in there. Now Brendan Gadry, very good athlete. They're going to get Brendan, someone on the block. So Brendan will shoot a couple. That will put the Cougars over the limit. He'll shoot one, maybe two. How come that foul thing does not look right for Bristol Plymouth? It should be 7-7. Unless we missed a call somewhere. Here's Gadry's first shot. Misses that one. Rebound Jason for the Cougars. Bringing it up. He gets over to the point guard. Cortez sees someone wide open. That's Saucy on the floater and hits.
Falling down after he hit it too.
Falling down, leading back. Now Cooper real fast, bringing it up. Stops. Grabs his bearings. Corner shot. McDuff tries to get in by the Rudolph, the big man, off the glass. He should be doing that all day. He's all day.
He's got big body. Should be using it.
Absolutely. Now Saucy with the turnaround won't go. A tip by Jason won't go. On a steal, and we're going to have a foul on Jason. And Grady will go to the line and shoot a couple, I think. Holding. And it's the 1-and-1. Now, so he'll shoot a couple. 2:07 officially left in the game.
7 seconds away from the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
I forgot this isn't football.
You know, you get the sports master shaking his head because you're talking 2-minute warning. All right, so here comes Gadry. He'll shoot one, maybe two. Hits the first one.
Now he's shooting two.
Now he's going to shoot another one. Good job by Brendan Gadry. Here's the second one. Hits that one. 2:07 officially left. 53-37, as you can see. Cortez over to Saucy. Inside to the youngster. That's Murphy. Lost the handle. Can't finish the play. In comes Cooper. Cooper now. As they're trying to double team him. Bounce pass to Gadry inside to Rudolph. Rudolph. Cooper has a clean look. Off the rim, won't go. He tries to follow his own shot. Nice effort. And they're going to call it. Oh, jump ball. We're going to have a jump ball hit. But the possession arrow will go to Bristol Plymouth.
I think they called it a jump ball because both people had it out of bounds, so like it was tough to tell.
Right. Good point by you. Long inbound pass. This Cooper almost lost the ball. Trying to get over. There's Rowan. William Rowan was thinking. He's guarded by right. Back out to Cooper. Over to McDuff. Baseline shots blocked by Soares. Long pass. Saucy off the glass and in. Cooper. Baseline. Rowan will drive, stop, kick it back at the Cooper. Now Cooper will stop. He looks covered by Cortez. Way over to Gadry. Gadry, baseline over to McDuff. Hits! Wow, I haven't seen that type of shot. Off the rim twice, off the backboard and in.
Yeah, you usually don't see those often.
All right, we got a timeout. Timeout. Cougars, your score. Cougars 55, Craftsman 40. 49 seconds left. We'll be back with more right after this. All right.
And welcome back. You are watching 4Deep Sports Talk on the Facebook live stream covering Bristol Plymouth Craftsman versus the Old Colony Cougars. Old Colony leading by 15, 55-40. Once again, I am Lucas Vicente here with Dominic Damiano and the sportsmaster himself, also the cameraman, Justin Ferreira. Probably still shaking his head after I said the 2-minute warning.
No, he's good. He has a game. He has a game to video. He knows what's going on. All right, so here we go on the inbound. Murphy now in the game. And also in the game is Craig Pratt. Right. Over to Murphy. Murphy sees three, takes a shot. In and out, won't go. Rebound Pratt. Trying to kick it out, back out to Murphy. We'll do it all again with Soares. And they're just going to hold on to the ball. I don't believe they're going to try to get another shot off right.
Well, the shot clock's turned off, so they're probably not going to, unless they want to let 21 score.
Right. So Wright will just hold on the ball. And this is going to be your final.
55-40. Old Colony gets the upper hand against the Craftsman.
So
55-40.
Yeah, so the Craftsman improve. Let's get the final. We'll put the final up there, right? Under the score thing. We'll get that squared away.
Indeed we will. In all caps, too.
All caps. Make it. There you go. With your final score, the Old Colony Cougars 55, Bristol Plymouth 40. For Lucas Vicente, the sportsmaster, Justin Ferreira, the Cougars improved to 3-0, and unfortunately Bristol Plymouth falls to 2-1. And again, for Lucas Vicente, Mary Taft, the sportsmaster, Justin Ferreira, I'm Dominic Damiano. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast here on Facebook as we covered Mayflower League action, boys basketball, Old Colony, and Bristol Plymouth. We will catch you Monday for the state champion Mansfield Hornets and Bridgewater Raynham live from the high school at BR boys basketball. We will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic holiday.
This has been a presentation of 4 Deep Sports Talk, where high school and youth athletics come first.